A number of years ago, I wrote an article about how our wounds are our gifts. But of course, if someone is in a lot of pain and has been deeply wounded during the early years, then most likely they won't be able to accept this at this point in time. They can only see the bad, and it can be hard for them to see any good. And this is what I wrote. And the name of the article is "Your Wounds Are Your Gifts." One thing that someone may have heard, if they're into self-development or on the healing path, is that their wounds are their gifts. Now, if someone is in a lot of pain, it can be hard for them to get their head around this. This could be a time when they are struggling with the fear of abandonment, feel worthless, and even have moments when they feel suicidal, for instance. What this could show is that their early years were anything but nurturing. So through being in so much pain, their main priority could be to find a way to change their life. Moving on from what is taking place is then going to be the only thing that matters. Finding their so-called gifts will be the last thing on their mind. In a way, it can be very similar to someone who is extremely hungry, being told that being this way will allow them to find things that are really precious. They will be hungry, and everything else can be seen as being irrelevant. However, as long as they keep going and don't give up, they are likely to find that their experience on this earth starts to change. This can be something that takes place with the assistance of a therapist or a healer. The months and years will pass by, and some of their inner wounds might not be as strong as they were before. If there are certain wounds that are still painful, having wounds that are not might make their life easier. At this point, they might start to see that due to the wounds that they have had, it has caused them to take their own path in life. As a result of the pain that they were in and the difficulties that they had, they might have simply not been able to go down the normal path. This might have been frustrating at the time, but now they might be grateful that they have been able to step off the beaten track. And while they might still carry a fair amount of pain, this pain might not be so powerful that they are unable to experience inner peace or to feel comfortable in their own skin. What this can mean is that their wounds start to heal faster than they did before, even though their need to heal is not as strong. This can be seen as something that is called the healing paradox. It simply comes down to the fact that when one is attached to an outcome, it is less likely to take place. Yet, when they can let go of the need for something to happen, it is more likely to occur. Along with them taking a different route to others, there are a number of things that they can attain by having wounds and healing these wounds. For one thing, they can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and humanity as a whole. Not only this, they can end up with a level of empathy and compassion that would probably be hard to attain any other way. They will have been to hell and back and know what it is like to truly suffer, which is why they will have the ability to understand other people's pain and suffering and to assist them if they so choose. What seemed like a burden at one point in time can be seen as a blessing at another point in time. One could come to believe that they needed to go through what they went through in order to gain the understandings and skills that they needed to fulfill their purpose on this earth. If they hadn't done the work that they did on themselves, though, what took place would have defined them instead of redefined them. This would have prolonged their pain and set them up to lead a miserable existence. What this shows is that there is how someone is going to experience life when they're very much in their pain and are unable to see a way forward and are unable to experience inner peace or inner worth or to feel good about themselves. And then there is how they will experience life after they have started to work through their wounds and are able to see what they have gained through the pain that they have experienced. And of course, this is not to glamorize early abuse and neglect. Of course, it is brutal. However, through putting in the work, someone will be able to move out of the pain that they are in and to see that they have actually gained a lot through what they experienced. And as always, the main thing, if you can relate to this and you are not in a good way and you are unable to realize what your gifts are, you are unable to see them right now, then it is essential that you reach out for the assistance that you need so you can start to work through your wounds and gradually realize what your gifts are, what you have to offer the world, and how you can make a difference. Because you are here for a reason. You are not just here to make up the numbers. And as long as you keep going and don't give up on yourself, you will be able to live a life that is worth living and to make your own unique difference. If you'd like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.